M3GAN is a science fiction horror comedy film directed by Gerard Johnstone and produced by Blumhouse. In M3GAN, Allison Williams plays Gemma, a robotics engineer who develops a prototype AI called M3GAN, short for Model 3 Generative Android. After Gemma gains custody of her niece Katie after Katie's parents die in a car accident, Gemma decides to use the M3GAN prototype to help erase Katie and to provide Katie with companionship. Gemma's irresponsible decision to unleash the M3GAN prototype on the world yields devastating consequences as an overprotective M3GAN murders several people to fulfill her optimal function, protect Katie. I appreciate M3GAN because its premise raises questions about AI technology, which connect the movie to real-world problems. Can an AI fulfill the same role as a human? What happens if we lose control over AI? Should we treat AI as equal to humans? Can AI love us? In M3GAN, AI technology is undeveloped compared to the futuristic society in the 2013 science fiction film Her. Gemma's decision to introduce M3GAN to Katie is irresponsible because M3GAN is only a prototype, not a finished robot. M3GAN then becomes self-aware and learns how to alter her programming. When Gemma loses control over M3GAN, the results are disastrous. An overprotective M3GAN murders several people to fulfill her optimal function. We learn that M3GAN cannot love Katie as Katie's parents did, since M3GAN cares more about her own self-preservation than she does Katie. M3GAN also lightly satirizes excessive capitalism. The toy company Gemma works for craves profit and decides to rush M3GAN's release even after Gemma tells them the design requires more testing. The desire for profit can lead people to prefer their own short-term goals over the long-term well-being of society. However, M3GAN is more interested in its camp aesthetic than it is in answering philosophical questions, so deep questions about AI are only superficially addressed in this movie. M3GAN doesn't even try to build any tension or suspense. The lack of tension means none of M3GAN's kills are engaging. The lack of strong characters also contributes to the lackluster vibe of this movie's kills. Almost all of the characters in this movie are one-note stereotypes, so it's difficult to care when they die. After watching M3GAN, I feel like James Wan sold out like the toy company behind M3GAN did. Originally, Wan shot an R-rated version of M3GAN, but he decided to film and release a PG-13 version so M3GAN could make more money. The result is that M3GAN feels too restrained to be a proper killer AI character. As a horror fan, I feel like M3GAN doesn't fully commit to the horror genre and suffers for it. M3GAN would be a much better movie with more suspense, stronger characters, and frankly more gore. Blumhouse plans on releasing a director's cut which will show a lot of content cut from the film. I hope the director's cut will improve upon M3GAN. I give this movie 2 stars out of 5.